brethren themselves are these three cairns, three muckle cairns on top of the hill. One, that one I think is about 9 foot tall, 2.5 meters, something like that. And my goodness, the views are good up here, aren't they? They're pretty spectacular. Don't forget, if you're watching on some other platform, on YouTube or Twitter or Periscope, if you forget that, don't forget to follow me on Haps. Go to haps.tv or download the Haps app from your app store and join me live on Haps. And yeah, impressive cairns, aren't they? It's pretty cold up here. I've got the crouch down behind one of them, so you can get out of the wind. Like that. Yeah, they're impressive. They look a bit like I don't know what they call it. Silly me. Thank you, Helen, for the support. Hello, Patrick. Oh, it'll come back to me. You know, the Scottish roundhouses that I keep talking about. Oh, I tell you, I'm getting old and you forget words like that. There's only 3 of them in the south of Scotland. I'm sure somebody's going to remind me. Yeah, but they look like that. The Scottish roundhouses that you can find on... Well, I don't know if you can quite see it from here, actually, but the one near Stow. Yeah, so they're probably maybe 300 years old, something like that, these cairns. And it's said that they mark the meeting place of 3 pieces of land. So 3 lairds or lords would their pieces of land would meet at this kind of intersection. And they put these 3 cairns up here to mark the meeting place, supposedly. Or it might mark the place where 3 brothers were buried, something like that. Nobody really knows, to be honest, why the 3 brethren are here. But it's a good place to see. So if I turn you around again, we can see. Well, let's go this side of this cairn. Hi, Mel. But we can see again if I crouch down. You can see the Eildons over there. Other side of Melrose. Diana. Hola. And then there is the Cheviot, marking the border of England, and there's still a little bit of snow on the Scottish side. The northern side of the Cheviot still got a bit of snow. That's about 25, 30 miles away, 40 kilometers plus there, so we've got a good view. And yeah, lots and lots of hills stretching away in every direction. You can almost see up to Peebles and Innerleithen up that way. There's Meagle Hill. Behind Meagle is Galashiels. There's Melrose is down there on the other side of the mountains. Selkirk is down behind that hill. Hawick over that way. Jedburgh is down close to the Cheviot. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? And I've climbed. What side I've climbed from the River Tweed up from the Yare Bridge at the Tweed. I've climbed 375 meters, which is about 1,000 feet. My climb today. 360-degree view. It is. It's pretty good in every direction. 3 slightly different cairns. That one's got a flat top. That one's more rounded. That's kind of a mixture of the 2. That it's got straight edges. That one kind of bows out, and that one kind of bows in. It's 3 slightly different cairns for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of 3 different landowners having 3 slightly different designs to be different. I don't know. And up here there is this marker place. Every year the Selkirk Common riding comes up here. They bring their horses up here, and they put their little mark, their plaque, going back to 1960, just and up to 2020. It says COVID-19, so it didn't really happen last year. Probably won't really happen this year, but there'll be another brass marking plate for it. Yeah. Nice rosettes. So we come up here every year for this. Senator Bulworth, Maryland. It's nice. It's pretty impressive. Oh, Chris Rossetti. Thanks for the awards, by the way. Didn't see who that was. Must have been talking. It was Led and Helen. Thank you. Duck. My pleasure. Let's step back a little bit so we can see the brethren like that. And you can get a screenshot if you want. It looks all right. Beautiful power nymph. It's pretty nice. It's good in the sun. So we're on the Southern Upland Way. I'll show you the marker post. Southern Upland Way is a long distance path in the Scottish borders. There are 10 kilometres to Galashiels, 12 kilometres to Traquair. So if you want to walk Traquair to Galashiels, 22-kilometre walk, you can do that in a day probably. Thank you, Mel. Very popular long distance path right across southern Scotland, coast to coast. I've not done the whole thing, but it comes to some of the most beautiful paths of southern Scotland. And if you're to go up to Traquair, you'd be taking what's called the Old Drovers route, which is a road which is definitely hundreds and hundreds of years old. It might be thousands of years old. The road that goes over the moors to Traquair and Peebles. It's called the Drovers Road because people would drive their cattle along the road and take them to market, or take them from the highlands, not the highlands, but the highlands to the lower lands over winter, and then take them back up again onto the hills for summer, which doesn't really happen anymore. Not in Scotland anyway. I think it does still happen in places like Switzerland. But yeah, that road, Drovers Road, would is it okay to cycle? Yeah, you can cycle here, no problem. A lot of people do. Yeah, definitely hundreds of years, maybe thousands. And there's been people living in this valley, which is why I think it may be thousands of years old. There's been people living up there, we know, for 12,000 years, only just after the last ice age. And if there's already a road there, you would reuse it. So that's why I think the road could be anything up to about 10,000 years old, potentially. Just something to think about, isn't it? 10,000-year-old road. And Twitter does something similar to Periscope. Twitter goes live. Yes, you can do that. Maps. Oh, have they got maps now on Twitter Live? That'd be nice. They did. Yes, it's a nice place to come to. There's a couple of paths, a couple of ways to get up here. What do you mean? Right, maybe ads. I don't know. Yeah, so there's the Traquair route, there's the Yare route, that one, and the one from Selkirk as well, from hilltop. That route if you want to go down that way, or up from that way. There's a good few ways of getting here. And it's worth the climb. Although it might take you an hour, it's It's worth the climb. I did my entire, on the way up here, I did my entire day's exercise target in an hour, climbing up here. Like I say, about 350 meters up and a couple of kilometers along. It's not that difficult, but it's definitely worth it because of the views. But don't come here when it's snowy, because it might get a little bit difficult if you, oh Jules, if you are not used to a bit of mountain climbing in the snow, it can be a little bit difficult. So Jules, I don't think you've seen this place before, have you? Go downhill, yes. It's a good downhill run on a bike. Yeah, you definitely see people with their bikes up here. You have seen this before. Okay. Well, it's a couple of years, 2 or 3 years since I've been here. So I'm sure. Or have you been here virtually on Google Maps? It's late. Oh, it doesn't have one. Strange. It should have. Oh, there it is. I missed it. Yes. 7570 is the ordnance survey number. For any of you wanting to know that. Well, it has been a while up here, yeah. I haven't been here, like I say, in 2 or 3 years. What with COVID, etc. So it's nice to get back up here. We're not too far away from home. There you go, 3 brethren. So I'm going to head back down again. Because it's a bit chilly in the wind on top of the hill. It's a little bit chilly in April. Like I say, there's still some snow around in places. It's a good view. Good 40 kilometers in some directions. We can't quite see over to Berwick and the coast. Not far away. Oh, Doe, Lincoln, plug socket. What's the years? Yeah, I've walked up from here. That's right. Yeah, about an hour's walk from the air bridge with Cynthia. Yes, it is a little bit cold up here. It'll take me about an hour or so to get back down again. But that's all right. I was going to show you. Yeah, there you go. There you go. 373 meters up. That's 6 kilometers actually. In an hour. So that's all right. That's easily done in a morning, isn't it? Good day, good weather. Yes, it is. Well, it's sunny. It's beautiful, but it is a wee bit chilly. Just a wee bit chilly. Definitely worth coming here. Yeah, just a good view. That's Meagle Hill over there, just poking up above the horizon, almost. And Eildon's over that way. I should warm up, yes. Well, it's my hands that get cold. It's the wind that does it. It's not really the temperature. It's probably about, well, up here it might be about 7 degrees, maybe a little bit lower than that. That's all right for walking in. But yeah, it's when I've got my my hands out in the windstream. I get cold. But anyway, I think I need to figure out which path I'm taking. Let's do this one. Some sort of alien sculpture. No, that's some sort of Scottish sculpture. Structure. Oh, thank you for sending me that coffee. I shan't say who it was, but thank you to that person that's just used my Buy Me a Coffee link, which is in my link tree, by the way. If you look on my bio, you can find my Buy Me a Coffee link and send me Send me a little bit of coffee, that's lovely. Scottish slash ale. Well, the story is, as I was saying before, the story is it might be the meeting place between the lands of three lairds, um, like the Duke of Buccleuch and the Scott Maxwells or whatever. So you might have three lairds all deciding to place this cairn up here to mark the place where their lands meet. Perhaps. Perhaps. Anyway, that'll do. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for your awards and that bit of coffee there. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for walking with me, well, being up here with me and walking with me before. Your Scotland, I saw that. Lots and lots of stuff, lots of places on your Scotland map, places to visit. Yeah. So I've been saying for a few days that I want to go to a castle. It's looking like there might be a nice sunset this evening, so maybe this evening we'll go to Hume Castle and show you the sunset from there, because that's pretty spectacular, really beautiful. Hume, we should just about be able to see it. It's over in that direction. It would be about 25 miles away, something like that. So perhaps. Thank you, Paul. Yes, I shall be safe on the way down. And thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you all perhaps this evening, but another time if not. Yeah. Have a nice Friday, everybody. Bye bye.